And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in this world. What's going on, guys? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. Gonna have a loud pop in your ear. I'm sorry. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, that was louder. Sorry for all my headphone users. Forgot to open up my NOS before the show started. Unfortunately, the giveaway that I just had literally just ended before the beginning of the show. Now, I won't announce the winners just yet, but if you guys followed me on Twitter, which was one of the tasks in this Gleam giveaway, you would receive a notification. You have 48 hours to respond, because I'm going to send you an email. You got 48 hours to respond, and the winners will be selected and announced on Twitter. Obviously not their full legal name and stuff like that, to protect their privacy, but this allowed everybody in the world to participate. Because I can't ship a GPU across the world, or I can, I just get wrecked in pricing. So, thank you everybody who came over from Crypto Mikkel live stream. It's good to see Crypto Mikkel. I think Red Panda Mining is actually going on after us, which is a switch, a change up. He's been doing that lately, but I know his baby dictates when he can stream. Just the same thing as my life. My job and my family dictates really when I can record or stream. Obviously, this is a show called Caffeine and Crypto. If you're new to it, thank you for stopping by. I do this show every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just go over some crypto, some news, maybe some hardware if there's any new hardware to talk about, stuff like that. But big shout out to everybody who's joined the X Special Forces. You can join a membership down below by clicking the join button, which will also give you access to the Discord. Now, occasionally, if you are unable, and I understand, things are tough right now, money's tight, every once in a while I would drop a Discord link either on Twitter with a limited amount of users that can get in, or a limited amount of time for people to use the link before it expires. So if you're unable to join, completely understandable. Keep an eye out on the live stream or on Twitter for random drops. Crypto Technology, Crypto Mikkel, thank you, sir. Technology, thank you for being a member. Crypto Bedell, Gundy, good morning, man. Sorry I didn't catch y'all's full stream yesterday. I know I stopped by, said what's up. My apologies. I was drained yesterday. I worked really hard yesterday. Got a lot of work done, both at my job and at my house. So I was just beat yesterday. Charles, the Deadwood. I don't know if I say that. Taines? I think that's how I pronounce it. Blino, Lemonist Combo, 56, Jay Bohannon, Richard Todd, Nicholas Olson, Charles Fall, Crypto Noob UK. Love you, brother. That's what's up, man. UK love. Nothing but love for the UK. I always wanted to go to London. That one guy, Oz, and Max Voltage, Nemesis. Good morning, sir. Pocket changes in here too. Where's the significant other? It's okay. I like you better, Pocket. Don't tell Chump Change. So, the market. Doing pretty good. All right, it's red right now, okay? It's red. I understand that. It's red. But compared to where we were, doing pretty good. Doing pretty damn good. Can't complain. Of course, Bitcoin, unfortunately, realistically, I knew this was going to happen. All right, so let's go to CoinMarketCap real quick. And look at the dominance, guys. We are killing it. We are killing it. Bitcoin dominance is down to 45.1%. We are killing it, guys. So Ethereum has most of that market share, so to speak, or dominance. Binance Coin's killing it with the Binance Smart Chain. Dogecoin making a comeback like there's no tomorrow, which we're going to talk about. So stay tuned to the rest of this episode, whether you're watching it live or later on. XRP, Tether, Cardano, Polkadot, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and others. So altcoin season is here, or alt season. Everybody who disputes that, well, they're missing out, okay? We even had a nice Aeon pump from my boy Yashnik. Really, Crypto Mikkel, I got a word with you. You and Yashnik putting doubt in my head. I'm going to have to have a word offline with you. Just, okay? Later on. Anyways, yeah, we're not going to get to the previous all-time highs of Bitcoin just yet. With all this market or all this volume going to the altcoins. Because realistically right now you can make more money on the altcoins. Now I don't have a specific altcoin that I can say go all in on, but listen to some of the news articles that I'm going to go over, and then you make it the best decision for whatever fits your budget. First news article we have here, and I will interact with the chat. If you're talking directly to me, send me either do @ or super chat or whatever you can. If I don't get to your question, I apologize. But let's just get right into the news. What are the chances that Bitcoin will actually be overtaken by another crypto? Live chat, I want you to comment on this. What are the chances that you guys think another cryptocurrency will overtake Bitcoin? Now, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. I doubt it. Even with the dominance wavering for Bitcoin, I doubt another cryptocurrency will surpass Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is Genesis. Bitcoin is the beginning. Bitcoin is the Big Bang. Okay? So it was the beginning of the cryptocurrency boom way back when, created because of failures by the governments throughout the world. So Ray Dalio raises fair points in his critique of Bitcoin, arguing that uncertainties regarding how governments will react to digital assets, supplanting fiat currency, and utilization are causes for potential concern down the road. He further argued that Bitcoin blockchain will soon be outdated, and without any central governance to adapt it to emerging blockchain technology, a superior coin could overtake it. We can't lie. Bitcoin's a little bit dated. Chump Change, what's up? How you doing? He just didn't comment yet. All right, so, and that nails home the point that Bitcoin's underlying blockchain protocols are very limited in terms of enabling broader financial applications. It would be unfathomable, I can't say that word, to operate as a massive DeFi ecosystem on top of Bitcoin blockchain gives Bitcoin's proof of work transactions consensus algorithm. Despite its limitations, it's difficult to predict whether innovative advances in competing coins, blockchains, will be enough to overtake Bitcoin's success. It all hinges on the utility factor. Will crypto stay a store of value, or will it become a viable alternative for an exchange value? And all the articles, by the way, that I go through in any of my Caffeine and Crypto live streams are always linked in the bottom. You can check it out. But I do want to mention before we continue here that this live stream, like much of my live streams, is sponsored by dogelord.com. Don't delay. Buy today. Alright, I'm going to cut it a little bit short there, but check out the link in the description. B. Kelly raised a point saying that if the Bitcoin dominance gets below 30%, we're in trouble. That is a good point, but I still don't think another coin would surpass it. Ethereum may come close, but I don't think in the long term it will surpass it. Bitcoin does need to do some upgrades. Bitcoin is birth. Yes, Bitcoin is the genesis, the original, the OG. You can't replace the OGs, especially the OG people that's been in the space. All right, so many ordinary retail investors and institutional investors don't have a firm grasp on crypto's inner workings, according to Cardify survey. Only 16.9%, this is pretty good information, 16.9% of crypto investors fully understand it, while just over 33% of them have limited or zero knowledge. Over 40% of the crypto investors are newbies who are riding the hype wave. It can be argued that the entry barriers to DeFi world are quite high, and the literacy is rather hard to attain, but that's a story for another time. So people buying into the hype, while me and you, the OGs in this space, know what we're looking for, know what utilities we want, whether it's a privacy asset or otherwise, real world use cases. We know what we're looking for. We know what we want to mine. while other investors are just playing into the hype and buying, through retail applications of some type. I can honestly say, just like crypto technology says, right now 25% of the household is part of crypto. Back in 2017, I think the number was 17% or something like that. My mom knows Bitcoin. She buys Bitcoin. She trades Bitcoin. My sister knows Bitcoin. My dad knows Bitcoin. My niece, my nephew, like it spread like wildfire. Of course, we have to see how the things, level out or ramp up, so to speak. But World Economic Forum, blockchain could disrupt the 867 trillion in traditional markets. All assets will eventually be tokenized, from stocks to bonds to commodities. At least that's the perspective of many crypto industry executives who predict that most, if not all, of modern finance will eventually run on digital rails. Just to put it in blockchain, basically. Such thinking lurks behind a new report from the World Economic Forum, the organization whose annual meeting in Davos, like Game of Thrones Davos, Switzerland, has been, at least prior to the coronavirus pandemic, and a venue of choice for the global financial and regulatory establishment. While greater digitalization is inevitable, substantial headwinds may continue to limit adoption of the distributed ledger technology solutions, including limited leadership's buy-in and uncertain business cases. The need for significant restructuring of business operations, challenges related to bridging legacy systems with new solutions, and perceptions about the regulatory uncertainty. You can see here the equity market's about 95 trillion, debt market's about 106 trillion. That's a lot of debt. Security products, 10 trillion. Derivatives, 560 trillion. Security financing, repurchase agreements, 4 trillion. Lending, 2.9. Asset management, fund administration, 89 trillion. The upshot is that the opportunity could be substantial for a already fast-growing crypto industry, with a current market capitalization currently around $2.3 trillion. But it might take a while, according to the World Economic Forum. There is no agreed-upon path for market-wide adoption, but market participants are far from adopting at scale. So as much as we want to say, hey, alt season, Bitcoin's in, we still haven't really got full mass adoption. We haven't got to that point yet. That time will come. We'll see when it actually comes, and when it comes, I hope you got your Doge ready. So, moving on for more Bitcoin news and some other assets as well. All right, I'm going to keep going. The U.S. economy added 266,000 jobs in April, missing the estimates of 1 million gain. The weak jobs report reinforced expectations of continued easy money policy at the Federal Reserve, which sent Bitcoin higher by about 2% over the past 24 hours. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq also ended the day in the green, while safe havens such as Treasury bonds sold off. Is anybody in the live chat, or even if you're watching this later, are you unemployed right now? Did you lose your job because of the pandemic, and were you not offered any type of recovery, or severance, or laid off, or compensation, anything like that? I'd be very interested to know how many of you that watch the content that I produce is actually unemployed and working odd jobs, side jobs, or whatever. The government's helping out. It doesn't matter. I don't need your personal details. I just want to know if you're unemployed, and did you get help at the beginning of the pandemic, or at least are you getting help throughout this pandemic to continue your life? You shouldn't be sending super chats or anything like that, but I just want to make sure, like, it really sucks. I'm grateful to have a job, period. I'm grateful to have a job because so many at my job were let go. So I'm blessed and I'm grateful for it. I wish, everybody could have the job that they want, that they dream for, that the money that they can earn will be, what they need in life. But as we, continue to go through this pandemic, hopefully jobs and easing will happen. Jobs will grow, and the easing of this whole situation will finally go away. So the April jobs missed the suggested fragile economic recovery, which means easy money from the Fed could continue to fuel the rally across risk assets. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has stated that rising inflation is transitory, and rather than or whether the U.S. central bank's tightening policy will depend on the variety of factors, including labor market conditions. Good job. All right, so I'm glad to hear that one guy, Oz, John Germain. I knew it. Laid off, no severance, increased unemployment, start a new job, better pay Monday. All right, congrats on getting the job. Okay, I mean, this is when so my pay got decreased, and this is something. YouTube is an outlet not only for me to enjoy and converse with you guys, but also hopefully at one point in time in the future to have additional revenue. But however, all the revenue that I've been getting through the links down below, Amazon affiliates, sign-ups, super chats, have all been going back to the channel. Hence the upgraded camera, upgraded mic, upgraded equipment. Of course, I don't have a studio. I'm sorry, I don't have a studio. I'm a family man in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. So I don't have a studio. Maybe one day, but way out in the future. But I do use it to buy equipment, right? So if the funds are there, I will buy a GPU to help test it, to tell you yay or nay, or give you the data, and then you can decide whether you want to or not. It's always going back to the people who watch the content rather than to me. But it is something that I'm hoping to expand additional revenue for my household. The reaction from Bitcoin is undeniable, says Matty Greenspan. Even gold and silver is hitting fresh highs. During the last round of stimulus, there was a lot of talk about people putting funds directly into Bitcoin. This time, it's Dogecoin. You can see more and more coming in. It's definitely alt season, evidenced by the Bitcoin dominance ratio declining by below 50% threshold. The ratio measures the total market cap of BTC versus the market cap of the entire cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin dominance is currently at the lowest level it's been since July 2018. Historically, Bitcoin reaches an all-time high and then drops, which starts alt season. On the other hand, it's likely that Ethereum will continue to rise. If history repeats itself, we'll probably see an all-time high towards the end of the year. Ethereum futures volume approached 1 billion on Tuesday as the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap broke $3,500. Ethereum is up about 28% over the past 7 days compared to Bitcoin's gain of only 1.5%. Higher volumes in the future market suggest growing interest from the sophisticated traders who wish to hedge or speculate on price movements. Additionally, we have other altcoins or markets such as Chainlink up 6.7%. New Cipher, 4.8%. EOS, which I don't know why. Maybe you do. I don't know. But it's up 19%. Bitcoin Cash, 9.8%. Equities, of course, is up only 0.7%. Commodities, 0.1% at $65 a barrel for crude. Gold futures, 0.9% at $18.32 an ounce. And then bonds is that little bit right there. So I will honestly tell you that as I look at my phone during the evenings, I will notice that my stock is going down, or my stocks are going down, probably because I need to reallocate, but my cryptocurrencies are going up. And I am perfectly happy with that because I'm mostly allocated in cryptocurrencies because I believe in cryptocurrencies as a whole. The stocks, however, certain stocks at least, are still on the rise. So it just really depends on when this whole situation is going to ease a little bit more. We're working on herd immunity here in the United States, but I know India is going through a rough time, guys. I send positive vibes and thoughts their way. If you're religious or not, does not matter. People throughout that section there are really getting wrecked as the coronavirus is wreaking havoc in their area. Moving on, Canadian Bitcoin miner Bitfarms approved for the Nasdaq global market listing. Toronto-based Bitcoin miners, for all my Canadians out there, Bitfarms will soon be coming to the Nasdaq exchange. Nasdaq has approved the company's common stock listing under the ticker BITF on the Nasdaq Global Market. According to the press release, Nasdaq Market has 3 tiers that each feature different levels of capital and financial requirements. The tier which requires bigger financials, and larger cash flows into the Nasdaq Global Select, followed by Nasdaq Global Markets and Nasdaq Capital Market. Bitfarms stock on the TSX Venture Exchange, formerly listed as BFARF, okay, will adopt a new ticker. So, got a new Canadian Bitcoin miner company getting improved on the Nasdaq. And you're going to see more and more of this. More ETFs, more farming companies or forming like Riot Blockchain, stuff like that, stepping into the exchange or stocks. Here's something very interesting. Because I work with OFAC as well. And we'll talk about that here in just a minute. Let me check chat. Yeah, Serpent, you definitely improve your broadcasting. Well, thank you, John. I'm trying. You know, I still have my GoPro Hero 8, which I will be using at the end of May for various things. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to step up my game with the resources I have. This will still be my media area, but literally right there's my bed, right there's my master bathroom, and I have a family to take care of, so I can't just go out. Sometimes I'll work on the machines out in the living room, but the boys make a sacrifice to keep it quiet while I record. Sometimes you might hear them, and I try to go along with it. But yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, thank you for that, John. I usually comment on your videos and my thoughts, not criticism. Please don't hate me. No. Chancoin, you're good. And actually, some of your thoughts and criticisms, I love constructive criticism. If you're respectful about it, all day. Got it. But no, I wrote down some of yours. Chump change, you take care. I'm pretty sure you're gone already, but take care. All right. Bitcoin miners getting owned right now on the stock market anyway. Yeah. So marathon miners have started censoring Bitcoin transactions. And Brandon Coin, if you watch this, what happened to not getting into Chia? And now you're making a video on Chia. I'm glad you got in. I'm just saying, like, one video you're like, it's not for me, not my cup of tea, and then you got into it. I guess the community at large, started hitting you up like, hey, can you look at it? Can you give us advice? Because he does have a pretty big community that's not only a big community that's very vocal, but a good community that's very informational. That's what I like about Brandon Coin's team. Or Discord. It's not really his team, but it's his Discord, because they help me out too. Which the reason I bring it up is because this video right here says, want to mine Chia, Amazon will let you farm in the cloud. So I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I'm using my own hardware and resources to do it. While you can, yes, use cloud computing or cloud services to build all the plots and then move it onto your internal. It's going to be anywhere from $450 to $1,000 plus to do that. And I do not have that funds or those funds to do that. But moving on, marathon miners have started censoring Bitcoin transactions. Here's what that means. Marathon Digital Holdings, or Mara, new mining pool has mined a Bitcoin block that is fully compliant with the U.S. regulations, meaning the company has started excluding transactions from entities it believes are sanctioned by the U.S. Department of Treasury or have been involved in dark web activity. The Marathon OFAC pool, which was first announced in late March, refrains from processing transactions from those listed in the U.S. Department of Treasury's special designated nations and block persons lists to stay compliant with the U.S. regulatory standards, according to the company. Marathon said, and OFAC, by the way, as far as my role, is anybody listed, any countries listed on that OFAC, we can't allow to have a domain or a website or hosting or any services with us, my company. So my job is to find those, report it, take it down because they try to use fake information or IDs or whatever. They try to take over accounts. So my job is to stop that, report it, and get them kicked off. Marathon said, and it's nothing against their country, I just have to do what my country is telling me. So my apologies if I kicked off anybody. I'm not going to tell you my company or anything like that, but just a little bit info for you. So Marathon said it is addressing a concern among many large funds and corporations that have been expressing interest in purchasing Bitcoin by marketing its mined Bitcoin as an OFAC compliant. By excluding transactions between nefarious actors, we can provide investors and regulators with the peace of mind that Bitcoin we produce is clean, ethical, and compliant with regulatory standards. BS, right? It's BS. Okay. The company uses DMG's wallet score blockchain surveillance software to filter transactions, Assad told CoinDesk. The blacklist is based on information provided by the U.S. Department of Treasury and we already OFAC, of restricted cryptocurrency address, as well as other sources, including the dark web. Iran, which is included on OFAC sanction list, is a hotbed of Bitcoin adoption, partly in response to the pressures sanctions place on their citizens. It's totally against the Bitcoin's ethos, as they are trying to make it a permissioned protocol instead of open for all. Despite Marathon surveillance transactions from a Russian dark web market, Hydra were still processed in the clean block. Shortly after Marathon blazoned the clean block on social media, Bitcoiners from Iran and around the world began to send Bitcoin to that address that received Marathon's clean block reward. The gesture was meant to display how easy it is to undermine Marathon's initiative. And you can read more about this in the description, but those are some of the key points that I wanted to talk about there. Good luck with that, guys. Good luck with that. All right, don't worry, guys. We're getting to the Doge. I know some of you are in here just for the Doge. Okay, we're getting to that. Cardano breaks out versus Bitcoin in 88 price. Discovery nears $2. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and Trading View shows ADA USD hitting $1.70 for the first time on May 7th. In a move that an increasing number of large cap altcoins are seeking to copy, ADA gained impressively during the past few days, going from $1.30 to all the highs as sell walls disappeared. Now analysts are eyeing short-term targets of $5 as Bitcoin continues to range, giving fuel to a already lively altcoin scene. The thing I don't like about ADA right now, says Scott Melker, there was a lot of volume and now there's not. He added that ADA USD chart nonetheless still looks fine, but the pair was currently better suited to investors, so long-term, rather than short-term traders. That cat, I'm gonna go ahead and post that. I don't see what was wrong with that. All right, again, if anybody's joining in, you want my attention, you should really at me if you can. But let me see what Memo Zero said here. Hey, man, what do you think of a harvester? Can the machine be in another place? I mean, when you config IP, you put a public one, right? Or is it just local? So that's basically the same thing. If you have a decent server, and I wouldn't recommend doing this at your work, but technically if I use the servers at work to plot, and I linked it to my home computer or some type of network share, that would work just fine. If you were able to connect over the WAN and have your Chia final, right, the final drive, so you're plotting on this server with a bunch of SSDs and decent CPUs and memory, and then you're moving the final. Once it's done plotting, it's going to move to the final drive on your system. But I'm doing it over the network as well, but I'm not doing it over the WAN. I'm doing it over a LAN. So that's the only difference. If you can connect, wherever this harvester is at, publicly to your own LAN, then yeah, I don't see why not. If you have the hardware and you can do it and you won't get in trouble, great, go for it. How to do it, that's a different story. I won't go into in this video. I probably won't even do a video on it, but we'll see. It just depends. I will have a video about how I'm plotting over the network in the future, so stay tuned for that. So famous cryptocurrency names have taken the mainstream platforms to draw consumers' attention to fundamental differences between Bitcoin and altcoins. In terms of Dogecoin, it's no different than GameStop, where GameStop is a real company, but it became a bit of a meme with certain contingent of retail trading audience. Bitcoin's dominance of overall cryptocurrency market capitalization, meanwhile, continues to decline, hitting one-year lows of 45%, which is actually currently where we're at right now. Dogecoin is slipping back down. It actually just plummeted just now. Earlier today, it was in the 70-somethings. So let's take a look at that. All right, so the peak looks like it was 73 cents. We were sitting around that 71 cents, and now somebody sold. Or, because 10,000 Doge are made, what, in every block or some crap. I forgot what the number is. Somebody remind me what the number is. We have so much Doge coming in. That's why I don't see this coin being like the next $100 coin. But it can certainly get to $1. It could certainly get to $1. And for those of you that had it at less than a penny, or 3 cents, or 2 cents, or 7 cents, I mean, that's some good gains. It's not life-changing money, but it's some good gains. So right now, we dropped to 64 cents, back up to 67. So speaking of Doge, let's talk about Elon, the Doge father, I guess is what they're calling him. So Elon Musk scales back the Dogecoin hype while Doge price rebounds 23%. Hours ahead of Elon Musk's appearance on Saturday Night Live, the Tesla CEO appeared intent on cooling the flurry of hype he had created around the meme cryptocurrency Doge. I think people should not invest their life savings into cryptocurrency. To be clear, I think that's unwise. There's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth, and then it's like, which one is it going to be? And maybe it will be multiple, but it should be considered speculation at this point. Cryptocurrency is promising, but please invest with caution. He goes on to say, fate loves irony. Like, what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes a real currency. Now, if the Dogecoin inventors and developers want to continue to develop on it and make something out of it, great. Then I'm a little bit more bullish on it. But as of right now, it's all hype to me. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below or in the live chat. Is it hype, or is there something going on that we're not aware of? Excuse me. All right, got that one for you. I'm gonna play something for you here. So obviously, the Saturday Night Live, the Doge father skit was something that was bringing a lot of hype to Doge. What would be the most ironic, he says, is that a fake currency would become real. Let's listen to this real quick. Let me know if the audio's good. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. Oh, you can't even hear it. Hang on.
And maybe it'll be, I don't know.
There you go.
Maybe have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth. And then it's like, well, which one is it going to be? You know, and maybe it'll be multiple. But it should be considered speculation at this point. And so, you know, don't go too far on the crypto speculation part.
So disposable income is okay, but don't bet the farm on it?
Don't bet the farm on it, he says. Don't bet the farm on it. And I agree with that. I mean, it's okay. You couldn't hear all of it? Well, wait, you're delayed. I turned it up for you and I went back. Okay, yeah. Okay. So don't bet the farm on it. Don't go all in. But despite that, colleagues of my coworker, I do not know them personally, but my coworker hits me up. He's like, "Hey, my friends are putting all their money into Doge. Is that a good idea? I looked at him and I laughed. No, it's not a good idea. Why? Why is it not a good idea? Well, okay, what is the fundamentals behind Doge? Like, what is the real world use cases? What are the plans? What did the developers make it for or design it for? And are they doing anything with it? Or do they have any future plans for Doge? The answer was no to all of that. So, no, it's not a good idea. Now, yes, the market may run with it and hype it up. That's true. But I wouldn't consider it life-changing money, but they still bought it. They still put all their money into it. If they make money, great. They bought it around, let me show you when they bought it actually. They bought it around 55 cents. So they're up right now. They're up. But the gains that they got would be much more substantial if they would have bought when it was around 7 cents or something like that. Then I would have been a little bit more like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could see that happening. Go for it. But, you know, I don't know. It could still go to $1. They'll 2x their initial investment, and they'll be fine. It's not going to be life-changing money, but they'll be fine. I got another video for you that I want to play. And it's not this one, but this is hilarious. I think you guys already seen this. Shout out to the creators here, Reason TV, Remy, Doge Rap. Pretty hilarious. Let me know if you can hear it.
Coming up, bad news for savers, as even those with high-interest savings accounts are seeing their money disappear thanks to inflation. But first, we'll detail every possible thing you could die from. He's a rational investor, dividend digester, saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% returns, slow and steady wins the race. When he checks his accounts just to see what they're fielding, it's like driving in Maryland, ain't nobody yielding. What is he to do? He shouldn't be in a drought, so he visits his advisor just to sort it all out. Inflation's higher than your bond rate, that's what I was fearing. So your savings account is slowly disappearing and your CDs are pointless. That's not very funny. What would you like me to do? Put it all in dog money. Dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. I'm trading it in for dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money. My 401k is now a 401k9. The sum of my net worth ain't no longer in a straight line. I'm making smart moves, I ain't gonna be a pun. I sold my IRA and bought an NFT of one. All in on Doge, I dish them out like a Tommy gun. You think I was statehood the way I'm passing on Washington? I feel like Matt Gates, you know what I mean? Assuring everybody it's above 18. It's a modern day gold rush, the prices will boom. Like Reggie White versus the Oilers, I'm headed straight to the moon. My broker's calling, you know that it's on. Buy dog money, don't stop till it's dawn. One more airbase, 2 more museums, 3 more walls, 4 more Supremes, 5 more stadiums. We're all out of fiat. Can you take trillions of these and go and make a Xerox? We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent. Just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money.
I thought that was hilarious. But yes, let me share this link in the live chat. I thought it was hilarious. That was pretty good. Pretty good. So gentleman said here, fate. All their money. Whoever has this line of thinking has serious issues. I agree. The guy is the typical dude who gets his account wiped out trading leverage options and futures. Probably. So unfortunately, they're in. You know, they took their money from the stimulus after paying their initial bills, put it all, I believe most of their savings too. So they literally are relying on Dogecoin to pump. The problem is that they're gonna need money soon. That's why I don't understand it. Like, why would you go in on Doge? Like, granted, yeah, recently, I mean, come on, guys, 7 cents, 6 cents, you know, in less than 1 month, they're up to 72 cents. So if they would have done it at the beginning, then yeah, I'll shut the hell up. But they did it when it was towards the top. I don't know. I tried to save them. That's all I can say. I tried to save them. I understand Dogecoin is good for, you know, hey, if you put 500 in Doge because you got that money and you got in at 10 cents and now it's at 70 something cents, great for you, because that's a decent gain, okay? But don't go spending all your money in what you have. Don't put the farm on it, okay? Moving on, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Ethereum Classic. We got a coin, guys. 51% attack didn't do nothing. I'm joking. So Ethereum Classic had a 51% attack. We're all aware of that. It happened not too long ago, and I will continue to mine Ethereum Classic because I just like Ethereum Classic. I don't know why. I like Ethereum Classic. Now, it may not be as robust as Ethereum, but Ethereum Classic is something that I have bags in. I like the currency, and I wasn't expecting this momentum. I wasn't expecting it to rise up the way it did, but it is, and I'm happy. And let's take a look at what the Ethereum Classic's current price is. Current price is $113. Yes. All right, so the high recently was 160. If we go back to all, it has never seen this. Never. Even from way back when, it has never seen this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. So, that's thousands of dollars that I can use to help my family, that I can pay down debts with. Like, that's what's up. That is what's up. I still think Ethereum Classic may have a little bit more of a fall, considering the market. I mean, we're red right now, but over the week, you know, like, we're on a downtrend right now, so we'll see how things go. But let's go through this last couple articles, and then we'll wrap up things here. So analysts in the digital asset market say that the price move likely reflects a speculative fervor among retail traders rather than deeply informed bets on Ethereum Classic blockchain's futures technology potential. The dynamic might show is just for fun, yucks of trading the joke token like Doge. It might be spilling over to the almost left for dead cryptocurrency projects from the last big bull market. So they're saying Ethereum Classic's left for dead. There's nothing in it, nothing in the tank. I don't know why people are doing it. It's the same thing with Doge. So, like, why are people investing all their money in it? They don't know, but because of the hype, I think it's because it's got Ethereum in it, right? If you're looking for, hey, somebody told you to invest in Ethereum, you're a beginner, you're a noob, you go to the markets, you look, and boom, there's Ethereum. But Ethereum's $3,800, $3,700, $3,700. You know, I don't have that kind of money. Oh, what's this coin? Oh, it was around, like, how much was it before this pump? Oh, well, this coin's around, you know, $50. Oh, okay, this coin's around 40, $50. I can get into that. And so they're buying into it. And of course, that led to more and more buys, and we get this snowball effect, so to speak. But the retail trader looks to bet on the price to go up. The ETC tokens might be looking pretty good and cheap. I think a lot of the interest has to do with the fact that Doge has been has moved so much in the U.S. retail. It's looking for the next big asset. Yet that hasn't stopped ETC's price from shooting up for 8 straight days in the current bull market. For instance, ETC price rose 47% on May 5th. Ethereum Classic gains, by contrast, appear to be largely driven by retail investors in both the West and the East, not just the United States or North America. If institutions were behind the move, I don't think you would have seen such a large spread in the price between major exchanges and retail-focused platforms having such a significant price premium. Robinhood currently supports 7 cryptocurrencies on its platform: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dogecoin, Ether, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin, according to the website. Among those, only ETC and Doge have outperformed both Bitcoin and Ether on a year-to-date basis. Investors will get burned at some point, but this could go on for a while. So, are you selling your Ethereum? Did you hang on to your Ethereum Classic? Are you letting it go? What are you doing with your Ethereum Classic? Are you mining Ethereum Classic? These are all things I'd be interested to hear from you in the live chat or in the comments down below. Of course, we don't see Robinhood sells of a cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap. So there's a lot of OTC that we don't always get to see on these type of platforms. But there's been a lot of volume on Binance, Haibu Global, Coinbase, BitThumb, and so on and so forth. So right now it's down 12%. Is the hype over? Should we sell whatever Ethereum Classic we have before it tanks even further? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have I can't provide you financial advice, but I'm speculating that it will go back up. It's just we're on a current downtrend right now. It got too hyped up and now it's cooling off. Will we surpass the all-time high of what was it? 154 is what it says. I don't know. I hope so. But if Ethereum Classic continues this trend, it might be the one to take over as the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine with our GPUs after ETH 2.0 comes out. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward for that coin to take over the mantle of the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine. Now, it won't be supported on NiceHash. It won't be supported on a lot of platforms. You're going to have to direct mine it and then convert it if you do want to convert it to some type of asset or a different asset. But we can't complain as GPU miners because right now it is a really good time to mine. That's why there's no hardware anywhere because they're all bought up, because you can be very profitable. I'm just a small guy at home. I don't even have a bunch of the same GPUs. I have a bunch mix of GPUs that I accumulated over time, and I'm making profit that helps me pay my bills, okay? If you buy a GPU, put it in your gaming rig, and you're not gaming, it's okay to mine for a little bit. None of the tech channels out there are saying, shame on you for taking a card that you spent $500 on and mining with it when you're not using your system. They're not saying that. They're shaming the people who are buying in mass or in bulk, direct from distributor or whoever, and setting up warehouses or locations, which it's a capital market. They can do whatever they want. It just sucks for the rest of us because of this high demand, low supply. Moving on, 1-inch price hits a new high as the top DEX aggregator vies for DeFi dominance. So 1-inch is trying to get that DeFi dominance in. One of the top DEX aggregators has recently seen a price reach a new high record. And the protocol offers access to the most liquidity, lowest slippage, and the best exchange rates across the Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, according to the project's website. And there's a typo there. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that it's after hitting a low near $5.15 on May 5th, the price of 1-inch capitulated 47% higher to reach a new all-time high of $7.55 on May 6th. The recent price growth experienced by 1-inch was sparked by May 6th announcement that the protocol had aggregated the liquidity available from the rapidly rising MDEX DeFi ecosystem, which operates on the Binance Smart Chain. The project's recent integrations to the Binance Smart Chain, the project's recent integrations to the Binance Smart Chain, the releases of its own native wallet, and the fact that it's one of the most used DEX on the Ethereum network are all signals that the project is leading the way for the automated market making and DeFi yield opportunities in the crypto space. Each of these developments suggests the token is well positioned for further upside. Not financial advice, but like Crypto Mikhail says, cake. So, what's coming out? 3080 Ti, June 2nd, maybe, possibly. 3070 Ti, June 9th, maybe, possibly. The original date of the 3080 Ti was set for May 18th and has been changed to May 31st. However, we're getting further delays as more and more information comes out. So we got the announcement May 31st, but I don't expect the release date to actually come true. It may get further delays. Now, yes, we already seen the 3080 Ti out in the wild. However, those are people that are buying directly from developers or distributors or whatever. Not developers, distributors or whatever. We won't see those cards, unfortunately. Now, unless you got to connect. If you got to connect, you need to hit me up, okay? If you got to connect with a distributor and you can buy in bulk, you need to hit me up. We'll work something out. I'll get the community behind it. We'll freaking go in together. But it's not going to just one person. It's going to be going to everybody. Everybody that obviously pays. But yeah, I'm looking for the CMP, NVIDIA specific mining GPUs, but not a batch of them. I just want the top 2 models and just one each. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want, guys. I'm not asking for an entire 72 100 GPUs. That's ridiculous. Anyways, let's look at the specs. So the RTX 3080 Ti, I'm going to give you my speculation on hash rate right now as we get ready to end the show, and then I'll check the comments. 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X. A little bit, same bus, same memory bus. Memory clock's a little bit less. Almost the same bandwidth, memory bandwidth. So with that said, and we know the 3090 can hit about 120 something mega hash, and the the 3090 can hit 120 something, the 3080 can hit about 100. I'm speculating 110 to 120, 110 to 120, which would basically kind of irk the 3090 users, except for the 3090 users that use it for more than just mining. They use it for workloads, CAD design, stuff like that, because the 28 gigabytes of GDDR6X comes in really handy. RTX 3070 Ti. 8 gigabytes of GDDR6. Unfortunately, has the same bus. But besides that, it has a higher memory clock and bandwidth. So here's what I speculate on this. Look at the memory clock and look at the bandwidth. Those are your biggest indicators. Like the 6700 XT handicapped itself, or AMD handicapped it with the 192-bit bus. We got a 256, so the exact same as the regular 3070. So that's 60 mega hash, looking at those numbers. I speculate, because it has a higher memory clock and a higher bandwidth, we're going to see 75, I would say 68 to 75 mega hash. Somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit. Well, we could get close to 80 mega hash. So let's go. I'm going to go broad, right? I'm going to go broad because we can overclock the memory. We can push it really hard. We have more CUDA cores. RT cores don't matter to us, but we have more CUDA cores. TMUs, ROPs are the same. We don't know the core clock, and that's what throws me off. We don't know the core clock. I know core clock you think doesn't matter much in Ethereum, but it does help a little bit. So the broad number I have here is we're gonna be way over 60. So let's go 70 to 80 mega hash. 70 to 80 mega hash on the 3070 Ti, and then for the 3080 Ti, 107 to 115 is my speculation. That's what I'm going with right now. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait for the market to release it. But keep an eye out for that. You know the bots already got it programmed. They're ready to go. They're ready to buy all the stock. So hang in there. Stock drops are in my Discord. If you want to join my Discord, you can join down below by hitting the join button. Then you're going to go to the community tab, and you'll see the link in there. Matter of fact, just keep an eye on things, and I'll try to do a drop. What's up, Richard Todd? Thank you for what? Weekly donation before I hop on Repent. Thank you, Richard. And Red, what's up, man? Appreciate it. Thank you for the $10 in Canadian money. I really appreciate it. Really do. So yeah, man. I mean, guys, we can't complain. As GPU miners, we cannot complain right now. I mean, market's doing pretty good. Things are looking pretty up. Like my machines are rocking and rolling. I'll continue to pump out content for you guys. I'm gonna do a little sneak drop of my Discord. Only a certain amount of people can get in for a certain amount of time, but you do have to verify. If you see any bots, call it out. No bots. I don't want any bots. I don't want any craziness in there. Be respectful. Read the guidelines. It's a small Discord channel. It's nothing like Red Panda Mining. It's nothing like Brandon Coin. It's nothing like Voss. But it is something that I'm trying to grow. So if you guys can help me out, that'd be great. What I'm really interested in is to have users engage in there. People ask me questions, but they don't tag me. So if they ask me a question and you can answer it with facts, data, and information, please feel free to do so. I just need knowledgeable people to help me not only grow the channel, but help out others. That's the whole point of my damn channel, to help others out there in the world. I just like crypto, so I talk about it. Anyways, we got about 4 minutes left. I'm glad you guys stopped by. Where it looks like we're going over to Red Panda Mining next, who's got a live stream coming up at 1 p.m. Actually, he's live right now. Is he live right now? Hang on, let's go find out. Let's mute this. If Red Panda's live right now, let's go check it out. Did I get any chia yet? Well, let me show you. Does that answer your question? I have 124 plots. It's going to take me 2 months because the network kept growing. Oh, wow, we're almost at 3 exabytes. God bless America. Woo! So, yeah, I haven't got any chia yet, but I'm still plotting. I'm still hanging in there. We're waiting for pools. All right, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, or under 4 minutes left before Red Panda Mining goes live. Savage Mine with $10. Thank you, sir. Appreciate. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to Red Panda Mining. I don't know why I let that ad play for so long. My bad. Don't forget, I will announce the giveaway winners on Twitter. But the winners, the actual winners, will get an email from me. You're going to have 48 hours to respond. So please keep an eye on your email. I will do it later today. As soon as I get done with the show, I got to go run an errand, get some stuff done. But as soon as I get the opportunity, I will send that out. I don't know why somebody's posting their freaking Ethereum address in the live chat. Do not post your... Is Red Panda asking for that? Because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to post your address in the live chat, gentlemen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you, Techman. Thank you, Techman. All right, you guys go enjoy Red Panda. Well, I guess I could talk for a little bit more. I mean, all you guys are doing is just listening to music and watching the clock go down. So, there's a ooh. We could win some Aeon. I want some Aeon. What is he saying? He's saying, comment with your Aeon Flux, Conflux, Ethereum address in the video. Please add coin name by address. Use US and Canada or EU. Have to be here to reply if your name is called out. Well, there's another chance for you to do. Like, Red Panda's killing it, man. Red Panda's killing it. Dude. Go, dude, that's free Aeon, Ethereum, Conflux. Wow. Red Panda's a good guy. It's a good man right there. Good man, Charlie Brown. So you guys have a great weekend. Swing on over to Red Panda Mining. I know most of you already jumped over there. I thank you so much for the donations. I thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. We do this every freaking Saturday. Somebody posted to check out Pit Jupiter. I'll look into it, but please don't post stuff like that. Just say, hey, check it out or something. Because otherwise you look like a spammer or a bot. All right, gentlemen, ladies, you take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Go enjoy Red Panda Mining. Don't forget to check out the links down in the description below that help support the channel, as well as dogelord.com for some great merch.